Hey, it's Rich. This is Gwen, by the way, our 12-year-old corgi. She does not care about subterfuge at all. But I'm making a move on steel, and it's a big failure. I launched a whole lot of troops at him because he is pulling troops back from our border to consolidate at his generator at Roberts to make a mine, another mine, and that'll really catapult him into the lead, and that's a problem. JT next to him obviously doesn't seem interested in doing anything about that because they're allied. I don't know if Pep can do anything about it, but we've had a little bit of communication about it, so it kind of falls to me. So I'm moving on steel. The problem is he has an answer for everything I can do, and I'm going to waste a lot of time or lose a lot of troops. He's bouncing a few of my attacks back to me using saboteurs. So it's good that I won't lose all of those troops, but it takes him 14 hours to get there, and then it takes him another 14 hours to get back. So that's a big failure on my part. It was a big move I tried to make, and it just didn't work. Luckily, I can protect my mine up north, and he can't take that from me. So I showed my hand there, and it pretty much got bitten off. Right, Gwen? Right. That's how that goes.
Meeples Academy has finally broken our ceasefire. He's launched like everything he had on our border basically, but I got an answer. You send 190 drillers at me, boom, saboteur, get out of here. JT swept in to take one of his closest outposts, so he's not going to get those drillers back to be able to use for I think another 15 hours at least. Meanwhile, I've been consolidating little bits and pieces of my drillers to basically the center of my map, where my queen is. I'm going to drop a third mine, like I talked about. He saw that coming and basically knew that's what I was doing and tried to thwart it by attacking, because really he was the only one in the position to try to dethrone me. I mean, JT's set up to move into, but now Meeples is a bit of a buffer between he and I, so he can't really do any damage that'll slow me down. And where I have my mines, they're all pretty hard to get to. So I think just time-wise, three mines should put my production to 39 a day, 39 Neptunium a day, assuming I don't lose any territories. But I am going to gain I'm going to gain one of Meeples, so that's going to bump it up to 42, actually. So, I don't know. Hopefully I can just sprint to the finish and take it.
It's way too early in the morning. I woke up, I heard some, screams or something. So I went and I checked on my boys. Everybody's asleep, but check the windows. Everything seems to be fine. But then I noticed some notifications on my phone. Apparently those screams are coming from Blue as he goes running back to his mine as he sends everybody back. So apparently the attack that I'm putting onto a southern border is it's making him push up, so he's pulling all of his resources back into his mine. So we'll see. We'll see also if Pep decides to actually follow through and make his attack. But I think the reason why I'm actually attacking is not because I want to eradicate Blue. It's more because if Pep starts steamrolling through Blue, then if he gains all of that, then it's just going to be pretty much over with. And everybody's concerned about Steel. I'm in an alliance with Steel, and even though he's gaining traction with this Neptunium, if you allow anybody to get that big and gobble things up like Pep, then it's going to get over with real soon. So it's probably going to make me a little bit bigger target, and I'm okay with that. I can live with being a bigger target. But yeah, this isn't going to work well if Pep was to gobble all that up.
And
I only had one Pokeball, and it failed.
and we're looking for Pokestops, I guess, since we're out of Pokeballs. But in subterfuge, Plumpy Thimble is about to understand why he shouldn't have betrayed me earlier on in the game. I'm taking 3 of his outposts. I'm taking 2 of his outposts, and hopefully a 3rd one as well, as long as Blue Cube follows through. He says he'll help me out. I'm hoping he does, because I've helped him out a lot, and I don't see any reason why I shouldn't trust Blue Cube, because he hasn't given me any thus far. Rebecca and Mildred are, simply put, going to die, and that's just all on Plumpy, because he's the one who put them in this position. So, too bad for Rebecca and Mildred. I will let the general know, but that's how it goes. I am all about peace and love, except for when you backstab me.
Citizens, we wish not to comment about yesterday's botched assassination. Luckily, Meeples Academy has bigger fish to fry. It seems we have to lay low and wait until somebody wins the games. Some alliances are trying to get our nation on board, but we just don't have the power to contribute in any meaningful manner. Blue Cube has just built his first mine and will probably start attacking Semicoptopia and Meeples Academy to gain control of 3 mines and win the game. If he doesn't do that, Mr. Steel will win the title of Underwater Emperor. On the Eastern Front, Lord Pep has decided to occupy the Thunderbird generator and the Ciampino factory, making our nation even smaller. There's not much that we can do to retaliate, but as a futile gesture, we have sent out a King-Queen killer combo. This tactic is such a long shot that Lord Pep even ignored the messages we spread about it to all other nations. But who knows? Our stealthy pink submarine might surprise us yet.
Plumpy is sending the martyr to the stuff that I was sending to him, and has timed it in such a way that it's destroying pretty much all the subs I had going towards him in the north. So that plan's not working out, except for the fact that 1 martyr is now down. So I think Plumpy's days are still numbered. He thinks he has the upper hand, and he doesn't.